And tens of thousands of those fans have their cheese heads on, and it filled the stands of historic Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Welcome in, everyone. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt on the call for you for this one. And I'm sure a lot of people in attendance and watching from home, Brock, they've already got the winner made up in their mind. But I'll tell you one thing, we've got a sideline down there ready to dispel that eye test.
Well, all that talk before the game is just that. Talk. You can look at past performance. You can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off. And from there, it's anybody's game.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Rolling out to his left. Look at this, going deep right away. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Now this opening drive not going anywhere yet. Already 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. Buying some time left. On the run, deep down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
Now we'll see them trying to point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Fields this one at the 3. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Again, it's Gibbs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Bails out of the pocket quick. On the run, deep down the left side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Throwing deep towards the end zone. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Packers are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover.
Intercepted. The Packers
1st and 10 from the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Starting this drive with a design run. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. When you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down. Here's Rodgers. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And his fight good enough to gain about 4. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Rodgers from the gun. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They are lining up to go for this. They'll go for it. Rodgers. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Dowdle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
This is Dowdle on 2nd down. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down. Working quickly here.
25-yard line. It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here's the snap on 4th. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers take over at the 34-yard line. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lambeau after this. All set now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Same guy, Wilson again. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Dowdle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's Dowdle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuff in the run.
When the pack gets home, they drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. This return starts at the 5.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. There's plays to design run. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Brendan McManus to kick off.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
2nd down pass play coming. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Getting out. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the net.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Minka Fitzpatrick has got it! Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Rodgers to throw. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
To the air on first down. Rogers. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Rogers. Completed over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Gibbs now from the gun. This is close, but does not get that first. They're going to be left with a 4th and short.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. So we're through 3 here. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. Down to the 30-yard line. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give them 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Rogers set to pass. Chased out to his right. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Another one for Gibbs. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. Even more problems now as they don't get the snap off. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead.